welcome back. Today we'll be discussing place value in whole numbers. So with the place value, it's basically decoding numbers to see the worth of that number. And what I like to do is make a little chart. That way it gives you a nice visual of where that number lies. So here we start with our ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, and then millions. So for this, we could go on further, but for the sake of the video, we'll stop at millions. And it doesn't have to be perfect, that chart, as long as you can visually see it and it makes sense to you. Up top, I always like to add the numbers. Okay, don't forget the commas. Okay, so this chart, it'll be good for expressing really large or really small numbers. And if for some reason you're not able to make a chart, that's okay. You just want to remember that each time you move over to a different place, it's times 10. So for example, your ones column, you have 1, and then once you move over to the tens, it's times 10. And you can see it there where 1 times 10 is 10, 10 times 10 is 100, 10 times 100 is 1,000, and so on. So now we can put a number here just so you can get an idea of where it actually would go into this chart. Let's look at this number. It's 7,358,125. So with this number, we start from the ones. The 5 is just that. It's 5 from the ones column. When we move over to the 2, it's from the tens column. So that will be 20. And another way to check that I always like to do when I'm working with place value, you can actually multiply that number times these numbers that we added to the top. Remember, it's times 10 as you go over. So this 2 is in the tens place. 2 times 10 is 20. Okay, and then when we go on, you see it again and again and again. That 1 times 100, it gives you the value of that number, which is 100. Then we move on, the 8, value of the 8, it's in the thousands place. So this is 8,000. And then so on, that 5 will become 50,000. And the 3 is 300,000. And then lastly, we have this 7, is 7 million. Look at that. So let's add it into the chart. We add 7,358,125. That's place value in whole numbers. That's it. I'll see you on the next one.